At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 8,
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at the Timberwolves. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Oklahoma City. They're still finding their identity early on, trying to answer some questions, but overall, playing some solid basketball.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Williams. He's out there with Naz Reid. And it's Morgan in at the center position. The 3. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Now here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Man, that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Launches it. Can't get it to drop. Up top, Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, Morgan with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, a fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And he knocks down the first one. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Right side, Maxey. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner three spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Outside wall. Outside Reed. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Maxey. Pass to Morgan. Lets it go from deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 3. Embiid with it. Picked up by Reed. Then he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Number 5, the Spurs.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Morgan passes to Reed. Here's Morgan. Embiid covers. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And that one misses. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And he sinks the second. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Here's Williams. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Williams, shooting one.
The free throw drops for Williams. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 3-point lead. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And I just love Durant's mindset. He knows his role is to score as often as he can for his team.
Pulls it from the top of the key and stolen by Durant. It's 2-on-1. The pull-up J, and there's another one for the Spurs.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Maxey surveys. Morgan passes to Maxey. And rejected.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Reed. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Williams finds Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Spurs lead by 5. All right, let's check in with Shams Charania, who apparently has news from Laker Nation. Shams, what's the story in L.A.?
Thank you, B.A. They are thrilled to be adding an all-time great shooter to their roster in Steph Curry. But more than that, I know from talking to people, Curry's leadership was also something that made him desirable to this organization. They wanted a star who creates a winning atmosphere just by being on the floor, and Steph Curry is a champion.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here comes your storm chasers, everybody. Get loud and show them some love.
Checked in for Oklahoma City. Lee comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Powell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Wall. Pass to Morgan. Here's Silva, takes a 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Here's Silva. He had 25 points in his last game. Puts the move on. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. San Antonio leading by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
For three, Durant.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Here's Morgan. 9 points for him in his last game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Powell outside. 1:57 left in the first quarter here.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Thunder trail by 8. And here is Williams. No luck on that one.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Powell for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought...
Wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Embiid. Who poked away. Here's Lee. No points so far. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Spurs lead by 4. Embiid, a screen on Williams. Drives to the hoop. 4-3. On target from range.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Lee. Ball with it. Outside, Williams. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Lee's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Durant surveying the D. 4 on the clock. Screen by Embiid. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
Thunder trail by 4. Maxey passes to Silva. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
San Antonio has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Jimmy Butler on the attack. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant. Here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And he drops it first.
This guy is tough as nails. You love Butler's competitive spirit.
He's perfect from the line this time. Thunder trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Silva can't hit.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Down low. Here's Klingon. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Six to shoot. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Williams from long range buries it from 3. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Pass to Klingon. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3, Durant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Morgan. Tries again. And there's the rejection. Pass to Powell. Here's Klingon. Yet to see a basket. Caruso outside. Durant for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Silva. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Powell. Here's Klingon. Maxey covering. And Maxey over to help. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
Here's Silva. Back to Maxey. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Powell outside. Durant for 3. Morgan with the rebound. Morgan's got 5 rebounds tonight. outside Maxey. Pass to Williams. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
At the line for one, Morgan.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren. Such nice work from Butler off the pick.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4, they've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Clock at 6. That three's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ooh, JB, look out.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Pass to Morgan. Here's Lee. Now covers. Lee, the pass to Morgan. Here's Silva. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Silva's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
San Antonio with the ball. Caruso outside. They set the pick. Outside Durant. The three is up, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Lively, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trail by 7. Here's Silva. 10 points for him. Here's Maxey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Both free throws good from Maxey.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Durant against Williams. Fires for three. Counted from distance. He's got 10 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Spurs lead by 4. Outside Durant. Pass to Klingon. 6 to shoot. Back to Durant. Launches a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Silva passes to Maxey. There's the 3. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Klingon. Powell outside. There's a screen. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Powell's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
2 minutes remaining in the contest. 2 minutes.
Here's Lee. 10 points for him. Pass to Lively. Right through the D for the layup. Lively's got his first points of the night.
Well, look, that's good defensive effort there, but that's just outstanding touch around the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Lee. Now covers. Puts it up from 12. That one no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Thunder trail by 5. Here's Maxey. And he jams it home with authority.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Up top, Durant. Williams defending. Got it.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Lee. 10 points for him. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now Powell. To the paint. Maxey covering. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Lee. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs leading by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops. And I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early on the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. Your toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. The Timberwolves will face off against the Warriors out in San Francisco. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree. 2 great rosters, 2 great coaches. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Here's Maxey. And so in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Williams. Cans it with nobody near him. Williams has got 11 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morgan. And down it goes. 2 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Back to Durant. KD, what else would you expect?
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside, Williams. Reed finds Wall. And here is Maxey. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Outside Durant. Embiid is screen on Reed. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
From 12 feet. And it's Morgan missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Oh, my goodness.
What a dump.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Williams on the wing from outside the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. outside Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Reed. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Embiid inside. Wall covering. Embiid misses. Oklahoma City has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Wall, the pass to Maxey. For the lead. The rebound by the Spurs. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Screen by Embiid. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Give him 8 points now. Thunder trail by 3. Maxey with it. 10 points for him. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
So for Oklahoma City, DeRozan comes in for Reed, and it's Thompson in for Maxey. Embiid finds Caruso. Into the lane. Butler takes the contact and scores.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Doesn't go there. 8 for 12.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Spurs trail by 3. Caruso outside. Jackson the screen. Three-pointer. Caruso misses. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside, Williams. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Shoots from 14, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Yeah, and we've seen Butler go to that pull-up so many times in his career. It's his bread and butter.
Pass to Morgan. Now here's Thompson. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wall, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Spurs.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And the free throw, no good. The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Morgan. Wall with it. Here's Here's Silva. 10 points for him. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Silva's got 13.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Caruso. No points yet. They set the screen. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Wall. A good-looking shot from the wing.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Powell with a steal. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter here. Thompson pulls it in. And for the Thunder, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pulls it from 20. Rebound San Antonio. Pass to Jackson. Back to Powell. Here's Caruso. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Back to Powell. The three ball hits the trifecta. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, those passing skills are just part of what makes Caruso a valuable piece.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Here's Silva. 13 points in the game. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Saturday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The first one falls. Lively, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. San Antonio leading. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Silva with a rebound. Silva's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lively passes to Silva. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Powell. Three-pointer. No good. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Derek Lively, and it's Thompson in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
Here's Lee. one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Embiid against... Oh! Embiid! The finish!
Woo! That was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Thompson. Pass to Lively. Lee on the wing. Here's Silva. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Puts up a 3. Lee misses. The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Embiid. Lets it fly. Boy, cranks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Silva. Lively with a screen on Jackson. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Lively.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Jackson, the screen, puts up a deep 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Silva's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lee. There's a screen from outside the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. A different look for Oklahoma City. Morgan's checked in for Lively, and it's Jalen Williams in for Thompson. Embiid, a screen on Williams. To the inside. There's the steal. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Basket's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Screen by Embiid. This one for 3. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Checked in for Oklahoma City. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Lee. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Morgan. Embiid covers. Williams. Second chance shot. And the shot goes down.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Maxey covering. Embiid with it. 3-pointer. Morgan with the rebound. Morgan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. good. This game is all even. And that's a double-double for him now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Durant. Over Reed. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The Thunder have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter.
Wow!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Embiid. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And the Thunder making a change here. Lively's checked in. He misses the free throw.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They lead by 1. The three is up. Durant pulls it in.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Count that bucket.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
To the paint. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Reed passes to Williams. And here's Lively. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Reed is so tough to contend with inside. Knows how to put a defender in a tough spot.
Now Reed taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Reed. Here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Outside, Williams. On target from range. Williams has got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
The Spurs have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Durant for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Right side Reed. Outside Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Nice D from Durant. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Back to Embiid. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Derek Lively.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
He gets the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Now Durant. 1:21 left in the fourth. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 27.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Maxey hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's the three. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The crossover. And it's Maxey missing. On offense, here are the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Here's Embiid, and he buries it.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Thunder. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Floats one. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Yeah, just another shot in Maxey's arsenal. He becomes harder and harder to defend.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
14 fouls. At the line for the Spurs, number 1, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Ball for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. And an intentional foul right there.
Lively. Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. Our teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had tough matchups. They manned up, and today we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.